bien. Bien petit pour
No,
Bien petit pour
What's this one?
That is frangipani.
But what a color.
You will find many more flowers out here. Je servirai là.
Oui, monsieur.
C'est tout?
Oui, monsieur Debec.
Well, I'm just speechless. And that lunch. And wild chicken. I didn't know it was ever wild. Gosh, I had no idea people live like this, right out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Sugar?
Fantasy.
What?
3. I know. It's a big load for Demi's hats to carry. All right. I'm a hick. You know so many American words. Do you know what a hick is?
A hick is one who lives in a stick.
Sticks. Plural. The sticks.
Sticks. Ah, bon, I remember now. The sticks.
How long did it take you to build up a plantation like this?
Oh, I first came to the Pacific 25 years ago when I was a young man.
Emile, is it true that all the planters on these islands, are they all running away from something?
Who is not running away from something? There are fugitives everywhere. Paris, New York, even in Small Rock. Where you come from?
Oh, Little Rock.
Little Rock. Do you know fugitives there?
I'll show you a picture of a Little Rock fugitive. I got this clipping from my mother today.
Ensign Nellie Forbush, Little Rock's own Florence Nightingale.
That was written by Mrs. Leamy, the social editor. She went to school with my mother. To read her, you'd think I was practically the most important nurse in the entire Navy. And it's only a matter of time before I'll be a Lady Admiral.
In this picture, you do not look much like an admiral.
That was taken before I knew what rain and heat and mud could do to your disposition. But it isn't rainy today. Gosh, it's beautiful here. Just look at that big yellow sun. You know, I don't think we're at the end of the world like everyone else thinks. I can't work myself up to getting that low. Do you think I'm crazy too?
No.
They all do over at the Fleet Hospital. Know what they call me? Knucklehead. I guess I am, but I just can't help it. When the sun is a bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it into my head. I hear the human race is falling on its face and hasn't very far to go. But every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart.
Yes. You said you were a fugitive. When you joined the Navy, what were you running away from?
Gosh, I don't know. I think it was more like running to something. I wanted to see what the world was like outside. Little Rock, I mean. And I wanted to meet different kinds of people and find out if I liked them any better. And I'm finding out.
Would you like some cognac?
I'd love some. Wonder how I feel living on a hillside, looking on an ocean, beautiful and still.
This is what I need, this is what I long for, someone young and smiling, climbing on my hill.
We are not alike, probably I
younger men than I, officers and doctors, probably pursue her. She would have her pay.
Wonder why I feel jittery, jumpy. I am like a schoolgirl waiting for a dance.
Should I ask her now, what like a schoolboy, what will be her answer? Do I have a chance?
In peacetime, the boat from America comes once a month. Ladies, the wives of the planters, often go to Australia for the hot months. It can get very hot here.
It can get hot in Little Rock, too.
It can.
Uh-huh.
I have many books here. Marcel Proust, Henri Guidet. Did you study French at school?
Yes.
Ah, then you can read French.
No, I can conjugate a few verbs. I bet you read a lot.
Out here, one becomes hungry to learn everything, not to miss anything, not to let anything that is good pass by.
Yes?
One waits so long for what is good that when at last it finally comes, one cannot risk to lose it. So one must speak and act quickly sometimes, even if it seems a little foolish to be so quick. No, it is only 2 weeks. There was a dinner at your office, isn't it?
Yes, a lot.
That's the way things happen sometimes, isn't it, Ned?
Some enchanted evening may see us
Nellie. I want to tell you something. A while ago, you asked me, why did I leave France?
Oh, Emile, that was none of my business.
But I want to tell you. I had to leave France. I killed a man.
Why did you kill him?
He was a wicked man, Nellie. A town bully. Everyone in our village was glad to see him die. It was not to my discredit. Do you believe me, Nellie?
You have just told me that you killed a man, and that it's all right. I hardly know you, and yet I know it's all right.
Thank you, Nellie. Do you like my face?
Oh, yes.
You will think.
I will think.
Lipstick. 3 lumps of sugar in such a little.
Bravo,
Eh?
papa. Bravo, papa.
Merci, monsieur.
Nous chantons bien aussi.
Oh, oui.
Attends, papa. Attends, papa. Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est belle. Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est gaie. Dites-moi pourquoi, chère mademoiselle, laissez que, pensez que,
Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Now ain't that too damn bad? Her skin is tender as a leather glove. Her skin is tender as a leather glove. Her skin is tender as a leather glove. Now ain't that too damn bad?
Hello, dear. Grass skirt. $4. Very sexy. $4 sexy grass skirt. Send home Chicago to sexy sweetheart. You like? You buy? Where you go? Come back. Buy. Cheapskate. Crummy marine. Sad sack droopy dross.
You tell him good, Mary.
What is good?
You tell him he's a stingy bastard.
Stingy bastard. Is that good?
That's great, Mary. You're learning fast.
Stingy bastard. I learn fast. Pretty soon I talk as good as any crummy marine. Stingy bastard.
Bloody Mary's doing needle nuts. She is always doing needle nuts. Bloody Mary's doing needle nuts. And she don't use pencil pen. Now ain't that too bad?
What is that thing?
Hey, $50.
What's it made out of?
Made out of head. It's real human.
What makes it so small?
Shlunk. Only way to keep head is shrink 'em.
No thanks.
What else you got there, Mary?
Grass skirt. Very sexy. Send home Chicago to sexy sweetheart. She make wave like this.
Hey, look, fellas. skirts were made by myself, the professor here, and 3 other Seabees, Navy construction engineers. In half the time it takes your native workers to make them. See? No stretch. Look 'em over, sweetie pie. Give me a price.
Look at that shirt.
Hey, take it up with the manager.
Hey, big dealer. Hey, Luther Billis.
What can I do for you, my boy? What's your problem?
Look at that shirt.
The Billis Laundry is not responsible for minor burns and tears. What do you say, Sweatso? What am I on?
Old hand so.
Gee, that's mighty nice work.
You hear that? You can probably sell these to the chumps for $5 or $6 a piece. Now let's make a quick deal. I'll let you have a whole bunch for, say, $80.
I'll give you $10.
What?
Not enough?
You're damn all right, not enough.
Then you damn well thief.
Now see here, Dragon Lady. You gave me an order. What's that you got there? A boar's tooth bracelet? Where'd you get that? Over there on Valley High?
You like?
Like? You know what that is? It's a bracelet made out of a single boar's tooth. They cut the tooth from a boar in a big ceremonial over there on Valley High. There ain't a souvenir you can pick up in the South Pacific as valuable as this. Huh? What do you want for it, Mary?
Oh, $100.
$100? That's cheap. I thought it'd be more.
I don't see how she can turn him out for that price.
I'll make you a special offer, big deal. I trade you boar's tooth bracelet for all grass skirts.
It's a deal.
Well, it's no deal till you throw in something for good luck.
Okay, what do you want me to throw in?
$100.
You don't pick these up every day of the week. They're scarce as hen's teeth.
They're bigger, too.
That damn Valley High. Why does it have to be out of bounds? You can get everything over there. Shrunken heads, bracelets, old ivory.
Young French women?
Knock off. I'm talking about souvenirs.
So is he.
Gotta get a boat. I'm feeling held down. I need to take a trip.
Only officers can sign out boats.
I'll get a boat, all right. I'll latch on to some officer who's got some imagination. Would like to see that boar's tooth ceremonial as much as I would. It's a hell of a ceremony. Drinking, dancing, everything.
Why, you big phony! We don't know why you want to go to Bali High.
Why?
Because the French planners put all their young women over there when they heard us GIs were coming. That's why. They ain't boar's teeth you're after. It's dames.
It's boar's teeth. And dames.
We got sunlight on the sand, we got moonlight on the sea, we got mangoes and bananas you can pick right off the tree.
We got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of dirty games.
What ain't we got? We ain't got days. We get packages from home, we get movies, we get shows, we get speeches from our skipper, and advice from Tokyo Rules. We get letters that we point to, we get music from the smell. What don't we get? You know damn well. We got nothing to put on a clean white uniform. What we need is what there ain't no substitute. There's nothing like a day, nothing in the world. There's nothing you can name that is anything like
Get your exercise! Come on, you nurses, pick it up! Hey, Luther!
Luther.
Yes, Miss Forbes.
Have you done what you promised?
Yes, Miss Forbes. I did it all last night. You don't have to open it here.
Oh, Luther! You do beautiful work. You've even done the pleats in my shorts.
Ah, pleats ain't hard.
Pleats are very hard. How do you do such delicate work at night in the dark?
There was a moon.
There was a moon.
How much, Luther?
Oh, no, not from you.
Gosh, I guess I'm just about the luckiest nurse on this island to have found you. Well, goodbye, Luther. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3.
She's a nice little girl. But some of them nurses, the officers can have them.
They got him.
Well, they can have them.
So suppose a dame ain't bright, or completely free from flaws, or as faithful as a burglar, or as kind as Santa Claus. It's a waste of time to worry over things that they have not. Be thankful for the things they've got. There's nothing you can name that is anything like a day. There are no books like a day, and nothing looks like a day. There are no drinks like a day, and nothing thinks like a day. And nothing acts like a day, or attracts like a day. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can't be cured by putting in near a girly, womanly, female feminine day. There's nothing like a day, nothing in the world.
There's nothing happening, I can say anything like hello.
Hello?
You'll make trouble for me.
Huh?
Are you the crummy major?
No, I'm even crummier than that. I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant?
Yeah, lieutenant.
Hiya, Lieutenant. You on the run?
Yeah, I just got in that Catalina.
Yeah? Where from?
Flew out south of Marie Louise.
You mean you've been up where they use real bullets?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Lieutenant. You're damn sexy man.
You're looking pretty, fit yourself.
He damn sexy.
Who is she?
She's Tonkanese. Used to work for a French liner.
French planters, stingy bastards.
Say, I wonder if any of you know a French planter by the name of Emile Debec.
Emile Debec. I think he's the guy that lives on top of that hill. You know him?
No, but I'm going to.
Hey, Lieutenant. Real human hate. Send home Chicago to a sexy sweetheart.
No thanks, she's a Philadelphia girl and I don't...
What's a Philadelphia girl? What's that mean? No sexy? If you like, I give you free.
Free? You never give me anything free.
You're not sexy like Lieutenant. Here, take.
No thanks. Where'd you get that thing from anyway?
From Valley High.
There's your officer. There's your officer.
That's that island over there with the two volcanoes. Officers can get launches and go over there.
Valley High. What does that mean?
Valley High mean I am your special island. Mean here I am. Valley High is your island, Lieutenant. I know. You listen. You know
not hear island call to you? Listen. You'll not hear something calling? Listen.
I hear the wind and the waves, that's all.
You'll not hear something calling? Listen.
I think I can hear something.
Shut your big fat mouth.
Hear a voice. Most people live on a lonely island, lost in the middle of a foggy sea. Most people long for another island, one where they thought they would like to be. Valley high may call you any night, any day. Your heart will hear it call you. Come away, Valley high may whisper on the wings of the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, your own special homes, your own special dreams. Under hillsides and shining the streams, if you try, you'll find me where the sky meets the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, Valley high, valley high, valley high. Someday you'll see me floating in the sunshine, my head sticking out from a low-lying cloud. You'll hear me calling, singing through the sunshine, sweet and clear as can be. Come to me, am I? Come to me. If you try, you'll find me where the sky meets the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, valley high, valley high, valley high.
Of course, Lieutenant. Right now, that island is out of bounds, due to the fact the French planters have all the young women running around over there. Of course, you being an officer, you can get a boat. I'd even be willing to requisition a boat for you. What do you say, Lieutenant?
Valley high may call you any night, any day. In your heart you'll hear it call you. Come away, come away.
Lieutenant, I see what you mean. Being out of bounds and all, it'll take a lot of persuade to get me to go over there. But another thing goes on over there. The ceremonial of the balls too. After they kill the ball, they pass around some of that coconut licking, and girls dance with just skirts on. And everybody gets to know everybody pretty well. It's just a little tribal ceremonial. Primitive, but it's astonishing. And I thought, you being up in the shooting ball for such a long time without getting any recreation, I thought you might be interested.
I am, but right now I have to report to your island commander.
Oh. Professor, take the lieutenant up to the truck.
Professor?
That's because he went to college. You go to college?
Yes.
Where?
Princeton University.
Oh, folks got money on, Lieutenant. Don't be ashamed of it. We understand. Say, maybe you'd like to hear the professor talk some language. What would you like to hear? Latin? Grecian? Give me some Latin.
Vivus rectus Lucini.
Ain't that sensational?
Neque autum semper progenda dom praecatus.
Now, Lieutenant, what did he say?
I'm afraid I haven't the slightest idea.
What's the matter? Didn't you graduate? Take the lieutenant up to the buildings.
Aye, aye.
You'll never make that. I'm not dead. What?
Here she is, sir. As you were.
You are causing economic revolution on this island. These French planters, they can't find a native to pick a coconut or milk a cow because you're paying them 10 times as much to make these ridiculous grass skirts.
French planter, stingy bastard!
Excuse me, sir. May I make a suggestion, sir?
Who are you?
Billis, sir. Luther Billis. I got your situation well in hand. The natives can now go back to work on the farms. The demand for grass skirts can now be met by us Seabees.
Dressmakers, do you mean to tell me that the construction engineers in the United States Navy are now sitting around in sewing circles?
Well, if the idea does not appeal to you, sir, we can drop right here, right this minute. Just say the word. Just pretend I never brought it up.
Luther Billis.
Yes, sir.
Oh, nothing. Just making a mental note. I want to be sure not to forget your name.
I want you to pick up every scrap of this paraphernalia now, and for the last time, carry it way down there beyond that fence, off Navy property.
Okay, everyone, take this stuff and throw it over that fence.
All right. Take it way down there, off Navy property. Way down there as far as you can go. Off Navy property.
You too.
Okay, Lieutenant. Thank you.
Lieutenant, who are you anyway?
I'm Lieutenant Joseph Cable, sir. Just flew in on that Catalina.
Joyride?
No, sir. Orders.
A Marine under orders to me?
Yes, sir.
I'm Captain Brackett.
How do you do, sir?
This is the executive officer, Commander Harbison. Well, what's it all about?
Sir, my colonel feels all these islands are in danger because none of us has been getting first-hand intelligence, and what we need is a coast watch.
A coast watch?
Yes, sir. A man with a radio held out on one of those Jap-held islands who could watch for Jap ships when they start down the bottleneck. Down this way.
What do you think, Bill?
Well, sir, our pilots could do a hell of a lot to jack convoys with information like that.
You have to sneak this man ashore at night for a submarine.
Yes, sir.
Who's going to do it?
Well, sir, I've been elected.
You've got quite an assignment, Tom.
Sir.
How long do you think you could last there, sending out messages before the Japs found you?
Well, I think I'd be okay if I could take a man with me who really knew the country. Headquarters have found out there's a French civilian living here who used to own a plantation on Marie Louise Island.
Marie Louise? That is a good spot, right on the bottleneck.
What's this Frenchman's name?
Emile de Bec.
Meet me in the office in about half an hour, Cable. Come on, Bill. You know, maybe you and I'll get into this war yet.
by Thanksgiving.
Tell those guys back to stop making those grass skirts.
Yeah, sure. Hey, they just turned out one of these. What do you think of it?
That don't look like a dried up human head. It looks more like an old orange painted with shoe polish.
Well, that's what it is.
Go back to the shop and tell them to try again. If I order a dried up human head, I want a human head dried up.
But if they can't...
Wait, here he comes. Don't change your expression, Lieutenant. Just act like we're talking casual. I got the boat.
What boat?
Keep walking down the company street. I signed a boat out in your name. We're shut off the Valley High in 45 minutes.
No, we're not. I've got to see Captain Brackett.
Lieutenant, what are you doing to me? I signed this boat out in your name.
Well, you're just the man to go back and cancel it. Forget the whole thing, okay?
Lieutenant, you and me are gonna take a boat trip, whether you like it or not.
Marie-Louise Island, moved down here about 16 years ago. Lived with a Polynesian woman for 5 years. 2 children by her. She died. Now here's one thing we've got to clear up. Seems he left France in a hurry. Killed a guy. What do you think of that?
Might be a handy man to have around.
Cable.
Good. Send her in. No, we haven't got time for the change in the uniform. Just tell her to come in. Come in, Miss Forward.
Captain Brackett, please excuse the way I look.
You look fine. May I present my executive officer, Commander Harbison?
Miss Forbush and I have the pleasure of meeting twice a week. We work together on the GI's Entertainment Committee.
May I also present Lieutenant Joseph Cable, Miss Forbush. Sit down, Miss Forbush. How's the Thanksgiving entertainment coming along?
Oh, very well, thank you, sir. We practice whenever we get the chance.
About a week ago, you had lunch with a French planter. You milled a paper.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about it?
What do I know about it?
Well, that's right.
Well, we met at the officers' club dance. He was there, and I met him. Oh, and then I had lunch with him that day.
Yeah? And what kind of a man is he?
Oh, he's very nice. He's kind. He's attractive. Well, I just don't know what you want to know, sir.
Miss Forbush, what Captain Brackett wants to know is, did you discuss politics?
No, sir.
Would you have discussed politics, Commander? Now, what we're specifically interested in is that when these fellows come out from France, it's generally because of some sort of trouble. Now, has he ever told you anything about that? What do you know about his family?
He has no family. No wife, nobody.
He hasn't any children.
No.
You say he never actually told you why he came out from France?
Well, yes, sir. He left France because he killed a man.
Did he tell you why?
No, but he will if I ask him.
Well, Miss Forbush, that's exactly what we'd like you to do. Find out all you can about him, his background, his opinions, and why he killed this man in France.
In other words, you want me to spy on him?
Well, it's something like that.
Why? Do you suspect him of anything?
No, it's just we don't know very much about him, and that, will you help us, Miss Forward?
I'll try.
Thank you. You may go now if you wish.
I don't know very much about him, really. Do I?
He seemed to have kept a few secrets from her.
Well, you don't spring a couple of Polynesian kids on a woman right off the bat.
I'm afraid we aren't going to get much out of her. She's obviously in love with him.
I find that hard to believe, sir. I believe he's a middle-aged man.
Cable, it's a common mistake for boys of your age and athletic ability to underestimate grown men who have reached their maturity.
Sir, I didn't mean...
Stranger than may seem to you. I'm over 50. I'm a bachelor, And, Cable, I do not by any means consider myself through. Well, what's the matter, Bill?
Oh, nothing, evidently.
Okay, Cable, I'll see you at Chow.
Yes, sir.
You play bridge?
Yes, sir.
You got any money?
Yes, sir.
I'll take it away from you.
Yes, sir.
What makes you so damn sure this mission won't work?
Well, Marie-Louise Island is 24 miles long and 3 miles wide. Now let's say that every time they send out a message, they move to a new hill. Well, it seems to me, looking at this thing optimistically, that they could last about a week.
Of course, it would be worth it if it were the right week. With decent information, our side might get moving. Operation Alligator might get off its camp.
Here it is, sir. I got it.
Okay, Bill, I'll see you at Chow. I'll see you at Chow, Bill.
Oh, yes. See you at Chow.
You got the address right?
I think so, sir. Miss Amelia Fortuna, 325 Euclid Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio.
That's right. I want to pack it myself.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Okay, you guys hurry up. Come on.
Going back to the beach right now?
Letter from home.
Yes. Do you get letters from your mother telling you everything you do is wrong?
No, my mother thinks everything I do is right. Mind you, I don't tell her everything I do.
My mother is so prejudiced
Against Frenchmen.
against anyone outside of Little Rock. She makes a big thing of two people having different backgrounds.
Ages.
Oh no, mother says older men are better for a girl than younger men.
This has been a discouraging day for me.
Do you agree with my mother about people having things in common? For instance, if the man likes those symphony records, and she likes Dinah Shore, and he reads Marcel Proust, and well, she doesn't read anything. Well, what do you think? Do you think mother's right?
Well, she might be.
Well, I don't think she is.
Well, then maybe she's not.
Well, goodbye, Lieutenant. You've helped a lot.
Hey, you don't know this guy very well. Maybe you should read that letter 2 or 3 times over.
I'll show you what I think is that idea.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Bring those hands on. Put them down there.
Oh, I thought Miss Forbush was here. I brought some hot water for her head.
Hot water?
She likes to take a shampoo Fridays.
Hello, Luther.
Hello, Miss Forbush. I brought some hot water for your hair.
Oh, thanks. It'll do me a lot of good to get some of this sand out of my hair.
If you need some extra hot water for rinsing your hair, my bath club boys will take care of it. When you're ready for the shower, just pull this chain, just like you was pulling down a window shade. Take care of her, boys.
What did he want? Huh? What did he want? Who? Iron Belly. Captain Brackett. Oh, nothing. Nothing important. Something about the Thanksgiving show. So what's the trouble, Knucklehead? Huh? I said, what's the trouble? Nothing. There's not going to be any trouble anymore because I've made up my mind about one thing. It's all off.
With him?
Uh-huh. I'm going to break it off clean before it's too late.
Knucklehead, what happened? What did he do?
He didn't do anything. It's just that, well, I don't know very much about him, really. So before I go any further with this thing, I just better not get started. Don't you think so too, Dinah?
Yes, I do.
You do? Well, I guess I do too. Well, don't look so dramatic about it. Things like this happen every day.
Hello. That song you were singing, is that a new American song?
It's an American type song. We're kind of putting in our own words. Where is everybody?
It is strange with your American songs. In all of them, one is either wishing to be rid of one's lover, or one weeps for a man one cannot have.
Yes, that's right.
I like a song that says, I love you, and you love me. And isn't that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
I left a note for you at the hospital. It was to ask you to my home for dinner on Friday.
Oh, Emil, I don't think I'll be able to come.
But I have invited all my friends, the planters' colony.
A big party? Well, then if I can't come, you won't miss me.
It is for you. It is for my friends to meet you. More important, for you to meet them, to give you an idea of what your life might be like out here. I want you to know more about me, how I live and how I think.
Know more about you?
Yes, you know very little about me.
That's right. Would you sit down? Do you think much about politics? And if so, what do you think about politics?
Do you mean my political philosophy?
I think that's what I mean.
Well, in the first place, I believe in the free life, in freedom for everyone.
Like in the Declaration of Independence.
Yes, sir. All men are created equal, isn't it?
Emil, you really believe that?
Yes.
Well, thank goodness.
It is why I am here. Why I killed a man.
Oh, yes, I've been meaning to ask you about that. I don't want you to think I'm prying into your private life, asking a lot of questions, but I always think it's interesting why a person kills another person.
Of course. This has worried you. When I was young, I carried my heart in my hand. So, when this man came to our town, though my father said he was good, I thought he was bad. I was young. He attracted all the mean and cruel people to him. Before very long, he was running our town. He could do anything, take anything. I did not like it. I was young. I stood in the public square and made a speech. I called upon everyone there to stand with me against this man.
What did they do?
They turned away.
Why?
Because they could see him standing behind me. I turned and he said, I am going to kill you now. We fought. I was never so strong. I knocked him to the ground, and as he fell, his head struck a stone. I ran to the waterfront and joined a cargo boat. I didn't even know where I was going. I stepped off that boat into a different world, where I am now, and where I want to stay. The time I have here with you is precious. Have you been thinking?
I have been. Born on the opposite sides of the sea, we are as different as people can be.
It's true.
And yet you want to marry me.
I do.
I've known you
you're too low. When you hear them call you, across the crowd, then fly to the sky and make your own. All through your life you may dream once you have found,
You will come Friday.
Sure watched him Harold in here. Why, so I expect every one of my crowd to make fun of my proud protestations of faith in romance. And they'll say I'm naive as a babe to believe every fable I hear from a person in pants. Fearlessly I'll face them and argue their tongues away. Loudly I'll sing about flowers and spring. Flatly I'll stand on my little flat feet and say,
First, you're a civilian and you don't have to go. Second, this is a very dangerous mission, and there's no guarantee that you'll survive, or that it will do any good. Third, it might do a great good. It might be the means of turning the tide of the war in this area.
I understand all these things.
Are you ready to give us your answer?
Yes, I am. And my answer must be no. When a man faces death, he must weigh values very carefully. He must weigh the sweetness of life against the things that he is asked to die for. The probability of death is very great for both of us, Lieutenant Cable. I know that island well. And I am not sure that I believe that the things you ask me to do are...
We're asking you to help us lick the Japs. It's as simple as that. We're against the Japs.
I know who you are against. Who are you for? When I was 22, I thought the world hated bullies as much as I did. I was foolish. I killed one. And I had to flee to an island. Since that day, I have asked no help from any man, any country. And I have seen those bullies multiply and grow strong. The world sat by and watched.
Oh, the hell with this Tibet. Aren't you just a guy in love with a girl, and you're putting her above everything else in the world?
It's true, I care about my life with her more than anything else in the world. It is the only thing that is important to me. This I believe. This I understand. This I have. I cannot risk to lose it. Good day, gentlemen.
He's an honest man, but he's wrong. Of course we can't guarantee him a better world if we win. The point is, we can be damn sure it'll be worse if we lose, can't we? Well, can't we?
Of course. Cable, there's a bottle of scotch in my bottom drawer. I'll see you tomorrow.
This isn't what he means.
Commander Harbison, the old man walked right out of me and left me with all these orders to be signed. And there's another delegation of French planters here, complaining about the stolen pig, the one the Seabees took and barbecued, and Commander Hudson...
Okay. Take care of it.
Well, all right, sir.
What should I do now, Commander? Go back to my unit?
No. Take some time off to relax and unwind.
Unwind?
Sure. Get a boat. Go fishing.
Boat? I didn't come over here to Volley High just to see anybody cut out any boar's teeth.
It ain't the cutting of the boar's teeth exactly, it's what comes afterwards.
You come with me, Lieutenant, and you have good time. Assistant, come here. Phyllis, assistant, take you to boss ceremony. Lieutenant, come later. Come, Lieutenant. You have good time.
What's this?
You wait, Lieutenant.
Listen, Mary?
You like?
Who is she?
Liette. Liette. It's French name, but she no French girl. She Tonkinese like me. We very pretty people. No?
Does she speak English?
No. She only speak French. Français.
Je parle français un peu.
Moi aussi, un peu. Are you afraid of me? Oh, avez-vous peur?
Non. Oui. Non.
I don't get it. You're just... How did Bloody Mary get a kid like you to come here and... I don't understand. C'est une femme, votre amie.
Ma mère.
Your mother? Bloody Mary is your mother? But she didn't tell me.
Non. Non.
It's the boat, all right. I'll let them wait. I touch your hand and my arm grows strong. Like a pair of birds that burst with song. My eyes look down at your lovely face, and
have any idea what some religious dance those girls were doing with just skirts on. If I'd had any idea that dance was supposed to be religious, I wouldn't have got up and danced with them. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Demain.
Oui, monsieur.
À bientôt. Bye bye.
Bonsoir. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Non, non, mais en français. En français.
Je suis enchantée de faire votre connaissance.
Merci mille fois. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Emil, you know I can't stay. I've got to get that Jeep back. I stole it. Or rather, I borrowed it. Or rather, a fellow stole it for me. A wonderful man named Billis. I'll have to sneak round behind the hospital as it is.
If you have to sneak back without anyone seeing you, then I forbid you to go. You might just as well sneak back later.
You're absolutely right. Oh, I've never had such a wonderful time in my whole life. All those lovely people, and that cute man who spoke French with me and made believe he understood me, and that exciting native couple who danced for us. Oh, it's all so different from Little Rock! What on earth are you laughing at? Am I drunk?
Oh, no.
Yes, I am. But it isn't the champagne. It's because I'm in love with a wonderful guy. I am in the conventional dither with the conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as a daisy, may a cliché coming true. I'm romantic and bright as a moon, happy I'm pouring light on the view. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with the woman.
I'm in love, and the girl that I love, she thinks I'm a wonderful boy.
Oh, imagine leaving all that champagne. Here, you have some too.
Thank you.
Such a waste.
Here is another bottle.
This is how it feels, living on a hillside. Here we are, just like two old married people. Our guests have gone home, we're alone.
This is what I need. This is what I longed for. Someone young and smiling here upon my hill.
Emil, you know my mother says we have nothing in common, but she's wrong. We have something very important in common, very much in common.
Yes, we are both in love, sorry.
Yes, but more than that. Here, I've had enough. We're the same kind of people, fundamentally, you and I. We appreciate things, get enthusiastic about things. It's really quite exciting when two people are like that. We're not blasé. Know what I mean?
We are both knuckleheads, cockeyed optimists.
I hear the human race is falling on its face.
And hasn't very far to go. jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this
Oh, Nellie, I have a surprise for you. Sit over there, please. I have been preparing this for 2 days. Close your eyes. No peek.
I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. I'm going to send him on his way. Don't try to patch it up, tear it up, tear it out. Wash him out, dry him out, push him out, fly him out, cancel him, and let him go. Yes.
Bonsoir.
Oh, you're the cutest things I ever saw in my whole life. What are your names? You probably can't understand a word I'm saying, but oh my goodness, you're cute.
Nellie, I want you to meet Liana and Jerome. Liana and Jerome? Nellie.
Nelly.
Maintenant, mon fils. Venez vite.
Bonsoir, Nelly. Bonsoir, Nelly.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Oh, aren't they the cutest things you ever saw in your whole life? Are they all rings?
They're mine.
They're, of course they are. They look exactly like you, don't they? Where do you hide their mother?
She's dead, Nellie.
She's... They are yours.
Yes, Nellie, I am their father.
And their mother, she was a...
Polynesian. And she was beautiful, Nellie, and charming.
But you and she...
I want you to know I have no apologies. I came here as a young man. I lived as I could.
Of course.
But I was never selfish. No woman has ever hated me or tried to hurt me.
No woman could ever want to hurt you, Emile. Oh, what time is it? Oh, this is awful. Look at the time. I promised to get that Jeep back.
Don't go now, Nellie. I will drive you back.
You will do no such thing. Anyway, I couldn't leave the Jeep here. I've got to get it back.
Nellie, don't go now. Please, don't go yet.
I'll never be able to face the girls at the hospital. You can't imagine the way they look at you when you come in late. I'll call you, Emile. I'll come by tomorrow. Oh, no, those awful rehearsals for the Thanksgiving show. I'm teaching them a dance and they want to rehearse night and day. Well, thank you tonight, Emile. It was a lovely party and you were the perfect host. Please stay here. Don't go out to the Jeep.
Nellie, I love you. Do you hear me, Nellie? I love you.
And I love you too, honestly. I do. Please let me go. Please let me go.
Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her
Let's see here.
We'll have to have the generator on in a minute. They got the truck lights on, that's something.
At least the weightlifting act got started.
Good. What I can't understand is how some guys ain't got the artistic imagination to put gas in a generator so the show can be a success, especially when they're on the committee.
You're on the committee too. Why didn't you tell us it wasn't gassed up?
I'm acting in the show, and I'm stage manager and producer. I can't think of everything, can I?
Sure you can. Just put your two heads together.
Look, jerk, I got a production on my hands. Thank God for that. How's the weightlifting act going?
I can't tell. Nobody's clapping.
If nobody's clapping, it ain't going good. You ought to be able to figure that out. Put your two heads together.
Hey, you was the one with the two heads.
Pardon, can you tell me where I can find Miss Bush?
She's on stage. She's the MC. She can't see nobody right now. I'll take the flowers into her.
No, I would prefer to give them to her myself.
Are you Mr. DeBeck?
Yes.
Look, Mr. DeBeck, do me a favor, will you? Don't try to see her tonight. We got her in a great mood, and we don't want anything to upset her again.
She has been upset.
Upset? She asked for a transfer to another island. Day before yesterday, she busted out crying right in the middle of rehearsals. Said she couldn't go on with the show, and she wouldn't either unless Captain Brackett talked to her and told her how important it was to the men on the base. So do us all a favor. Don't try to see her now.
She has asked for a transfer?
Don't tell her I told you. Nobody's supposed to know.
I must see her tonight.
Then stay out of sight till after the show. I'll take the flowers into her.
Hey, Billis! Billis!
Lieutenant Cable.
Shh. Lieutenant Cable's supposed to be back in his little bed in the hospital.
You have not been well?
I'm okay now. We've begun. I'm looking for a guy named Billis, a great guy for getting votes. And I need a boat right now. I've got to get to my island. What? That damned island with the 2 volcanoes on it. You ever been over there?
Why, yes.
I used to go over there every day till this damn malaria stuck me. Ever sailed over there, early in the morning, with the warm rain playing across your face? Beginning to see her again like last night.
Maman, Sylvie, Charles.
I thought I was dreaming.
No.
What are you doing here?
She come in big white boat, bigger than your boat. Belong Jacques Barret. He want to marry Liane. You know him? He's a white man too, and very rich.
Is that the old planter you told me about? The one who drinks? Oh my God, you can't let her marry a man like that.
Okay, then you marry her.
Tais-toi! Il est malade.
Tu comprends? Lieutenant Cable, I am worried about you. You have not been well. Will you allow me to see you back to the hospital?
You're worried about me, that's funny. The guy who says he doesn't worry about anyone. Japs, Americans, Germans, anybody. Why pick out me to worry about?
Look, Lieutenant, you like Liette. Marry Liette. You have good life here, Lieutenant. Look, I am rich. Before war, I saved $600. Since war begin, I make $2,000. War go on, I make maybe more. Sell grass skirts, false tooth bracelets, real human head. You don't have to work, cause I work for you. All day long, you and Liette be together. Walk in woods, swim in sea, sing jazz, talk facts, but nothing about Philadelphia, cause it's no good. Talk about beautiful things and make love all day long. You like, you buy, ha. I keep talking happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. Got to have
to have this. It's a man's watch, but it's a good one. Used to belong to my grandfather. It's kind of a lucky piece, too. My father carried it all through the Lost War. Beautiful, isn't it?
First time I see you, I know you're a good man for Liette, and she good girl for you. You have special good babies.
Mary, I can't marry Liette.
What's your last chance? Now she marries Jacques Babert. Come, Liette, give me watch. Stingy bastard! None.
Hey, did you get all of that Tonkinese, baby?
Yeah.
Now, boys, before we come to the last act of our program, it is my great pleasure to bring to you our skipper, Captain George Brackett.
Younger than springtime, younger than starlight, were
Up to now, our side has been having the hell of it out in two hemispheres. And we're not going to be getting to go home until that situation has been reversed. It may take some time until we're able to get some big operation underway. So it's things like this, not like the show tonight, that keeps us going. Now, I understand that I'm not generally considered to be the sentimental type.
You can say that again.
Once or twice, I understand I've been referred to as old iron valley.
Once or twice.
Is he kidding?
Well, I resent that, because I had already chosen that as my own private name for our executive officer, Commander Harbison. Take a bow, Commander.
I wish I was the commander.
I want you to know that both old iron valleys have sat here tonight and had a hell of a good time. And we just want to thank that hard-working committee of nurses and seabees who've made up these costumes out of rope, newspapers, comic books, and mosquito nets. And thought up these jokes and these grand songs. And we just want to say to them on this Thanksgiving Day, from all of us, to all of them, thank you. And now I'm going to ask Commander Harbison to announce the next act, which will be the finale of our Thanksgiving entertainment.
Our next and last song will be sung by Bosun Butch Forbush. And that siren of the coral seas, gorgeous, voluptuous, and petite, Mademoiselle Lutheria Phyllis? Come on, Bill.
My doll is as dainty as a sparrow. Her figure is something to applaud. Where she's narrow, she's as narrow as an arrow.
I beg your pardon.
I've never had so much fun in my whole life. Hi, Phyllis.
Oh, Luther, you really are a honey bun. These beautiful flowers. I needed someone to think of me tonight, Luther. I appreciate it. You don't know how much.
Miss Forbush, I would like you to know that I consider you the most wonderful woman in the entire world, including the fact that you're an officer. And I can't go on being such a heel as to let you think that I thought of giving you those flowers.
But you did give them to me.
Here's the card that came with them. Are you all right, Miss Forbush?
Uh-huh.
I'll be hanging around the area here just in case you need me. Just sing out. Girls, you ready?
Yeah. Where are we going
What's the matter, Nellie the nurse? Having diplomatic difficulties with France?
Joe Cable, who let you out of hospital?
Me? I'm okay.
Joe, you're trying to get over to Valley High. That little girl you told me about.
Well, yeah. Just seen it for the last time, I guess.
Oh, Joe.
Nellie, I love her, yet I just heard myself say I can't marry her. What's the matter with me? What kind of guy am I anyway?
You're all right. You're just far away from home. We're both so far away from home.
Nellie, I must see you.
Emil,
Will you excuse us, Lieutenant Cable, please?
No, stay, Joe, please. I've been meaning to call you, but...
You have asked for a transfer. Why? What does it mean?
I'll explain it tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow, now. What does it mean, Nellie?
It means I can't marry you. Do you understand? I can't marry you.
Because of my children.
Oh, it's not because of your children. They're sweet.
It is because of their mother, then. Their Polynesian mother and I.
Yes. It isn't as if I could give you a good reason. There is no reason. This is emotional. It's something that's born in me.
It is not born in you. I do not believe it.
Then why do I feel the way I do? All I know is that I can't marry you. I can't marry you. Please explain how we feel, Joe, please. Dinah, are you ready?
Nellie.
Yes, Nellie. I'll go with you.
Why does she talk like that? Why do you think this way, you and she? It is not born in you. It is not.
It's not born in you. It happens after you. Got to be taught to hate, and you've got to be dropped in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught to be afraid of people whose eyes are oddly made, of people whose skin is a different shade. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught before it's too late, before you are 6 or 7 or 8, to hate all the people your relatives hate. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be carefully taught.
This is just the kind of ugliness I was running away from. It has followed me all this way, all these years. Now it has found me.
I was cheated before and I'm cheated again by a mean little world of mean little men. And the one chance for me is the life I know best, to stay here on this island and to hell with the rest. I will cling to this island like a tree or a stone. I will cling to this island and be free and alone.
Yes, if I get out of this thing alive, I'm not going back there. I'm coming here. All I care about is right here.
When all you care about is here, here is a good place to be. When all you care about has been taken from you, there is no place. I came so close, so close.
One dream in my heart, one love to be living for. my wish were true, I'll keep remembering evenings I wish I'd spend with you. I'll keep remembering kisses from lips I'll never own, and all the lovely adventures that we have never known. Now I'm alone, still dreaming of paradise, still saying that paradise was nearly was mine.
Tibet, would you reconsider going up there with me to Marie Louise Island? I mean, now that you haven't so much to lose. We could do a good job, you and I think. You know, when I was back at home and I used to get in a jam, I used to go hunting. That's what I think I'll do now. Go hunting up there around Marie Louise. Jack carriers, cargo boats, troop ships, big game. When I land on the island, which side should I land on?
The south side.
Why?
There is a cove there, and rocks. I've sailed in behind these rocks many times.
Could a submarine get in between these rocks without being observed?
Yes, if you knew the channel.
And after I land, what should I do?
We'll get in touch with two friends of mine, Basil and Inato, two black men, wonderful hunters. They will hide us in the hills.
Us? You mean you're coming with me?
Of course. You are too young to be out alone. Come, let us tell Captain Brackett.
Wait until old Iron Belly hears about this. He'll jump right out of his skin.
This kind of jump I would like to see. Come on.
The metal cooling up at night? Oh. Sir, if you'd like to go back to your office, I'll call you as soon as...
No, I don't want to at your problem. I'll stay right here.
Yes, sir.
You ought to be getting a message, Fine. You ought to be getting a message, that's all. I'd have had time to land and establish some sort of observation post by now. Don't you think so? Oh.
Captain Brackett.
Yeah, Bill, what is it? Now, don't interrupt. Bill, I'm going to.
Prospect Seavey up here, sir. Phyllis. Commander Perkins over at Operations estimates that Phyllis's act this morning cost the Navy over $600,000.
$600,000? By God, am I gonna chew that guy. Send him in here.
Yes, sir.
Let me know the moment you get any word. No matter what I'm doing, you just break right in.
Yes, sir.
Move, settle this part is really heavy. Move. Get in there. Captain Brackett, this is Lieutenant Buzz Adams, who flew the mission.
Captain. Hi, Adams. One man like you in an outfit is like a rotten apple in a barrel. Just what did you feel like? Sitting down there in the middle of Empress Augusta Bay. in your little rubber boat, with the whole damn Navy Air Force trying to rescue you. And how in the hell can you fall out of a Catalina anyway?
Well, sir, the Jap anti-aircraft busted a hole in the side of the plane, and I fell through. The wind just sucked me out.
So I'm to understand that you deliberately hid in the baggage of a plane that you knew was taking off on a very dangerous mission. You had nerve enough to do that, all right. Yet when the plane was hit by an aircraft gun, you just fell out. The wind just sucked you up. You and your little parachute, Phyllis. I don't believe you fell out, Phyllis. I believe you jumped. Now, which did you do?
Well, sir, it was sort of half and half, if you get the picture.
This is one of the most humiliating things that's ever happened to you. Adams, when did you discover that he was aboard the plane?
Well, sir, we'd been out about an hour. It was still dark, I know. Well, we were flying across Marie Louise. The Japanese aircraft spotted us and made that hit. That's when Luther, this fellow here, that's when he left the ship. I just circled round him once, time enough to drop him a rubber boat. Some New Zealanders in P-40 spotted him though, and they kept circling round him while I flew up across the island, landed alongside the sub, and dropped Joe and the Frenchman off. By the time I got back, our Navy planes were flying around there above this guy like a thick swarm of bees. They kept the Jap guns occupied while I slipped in and scooped him off the rubber boat. You'd have thought this guy was a $90 million cruise they had to protect. There must have been 55 or 60 planes.
62.
You're not far off, Adams. Harvard's in here tells you this thing cost the Navy $600,000.
$600,000?
What the hell are you so happy about?
I was just thinking about my uncle. Remember my uncle I was telling you about? Used to tell my old man he'd never be worth a dime. Him and his lousy slot machines. Can you imagine a guy?
Why did you do this anyway, Phyllis? What would make a man do a thing like this?
Well, sir, a fella's got to keep moving. You know, you get kind of held in. If you're itching to take a trip to pick up a few souvenirs, you've got to kind of pawn in, if you get the picture.
How'd you know about it?
I didn't know about it exactly. It's just when I heard Lieutenant Cable talk to that fellow at the deck. Right away, I knew something was in the air. Project. That's what I like, Captain. Projects. Don't you?
Phillips, you've broken every regulation in the book. By God, Captain Brackett and I are going to throw it at you.
Sir, may I barge in? My co-pilot watched this whole thing, you know, and he thinks this fellow down there in the rubber boat with all those planes circling over him served as a kind of diversion reaction. While the Japs were shooting at the planes in the billets, on the other side of the island, our sub was sliding in that little cove and depositing Joe and the Frenchman in behind the rocks.
What the hell do you want me to do about it? Pin a medal on this guy?
I don't want no medals, Captain. But I could use a little freedom. A little room to move around in. If you know what I mean. If you get the picture.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm Belly. What would you have done?
I'd have thrown him in the brig. By God, I will too if I get the ghost of a chance.
And so we are here. This is our first chance to send you students. We have made contact with former friends of mine. We have set up quarters in a mansion. The whole room was set up with you. First, the west. Train paths over Overview, the Treasury, Swartwood, and New Georgia. We expect rain in this region from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Pardon? Oh, my French go first. 0900 to 1400. And now, our military expert, Joe.
All you Navy, Marine, and Army pilots, track this down. Surface craft, 9 troop boats, 10 down Boston to speed about 11 knots. Water bombs being anchored about 20 under 9, escorted by heavy warships. They ordeal some way to knock off a few of these. As for aircraft, there's good reputation activity at the moment.
Oh boy, here we go. I don't want to miss this takeoff. We're going out in waves tonight. Waves!
That's a heavy fire system, but not sure. They should reach.
Here, Bill. Sit down.
Thanks.
You know, Bill, you know what I like? project. Don't you?
Listen carefully.
Ceiling today is unlimited. 33 fighters, zeros, have moved in from Bougainville. The force is approximately 23 degrees. We believe every bomber will follow.
Got that?
Well, gentlemen, here's the hot tip for the day. Joe and the Frenchman have sighted 20 surface craft headed southeast from Vella La Vella. Christmas is just 2 weeks away. Let's give those two characters a present. A beautiful view of no ships coming back.
That's all right with me. Let's go.
Sir, you have to tell her something sometime. She hasn't seen him for 2 weeks. She might as well know it now.
Okay. I know she's been waiting outside for some time. Now, go outside and ask her to come in. Why is it that I always get the top jobs?
Captain Bracken, I know this isn't regular. It's about a mill bear. I went to his house a week ago to... Well, you know how people have arguments and then days later you think of a good answer? Well, I went to his house and he wasn't there. I even asked the children. He has 2 little children. And they didn't seem to know where he'd gone. At least, I think that's what they said. They only speak French. And then tonight, while I was on duty over in the wards, well, we have a lot of fighter pilots over there. The boys who knocked out that convoy yesterday. And you know how fighter pilots talk about Immelmans and wingovers and things. Well, I never listen usually. But they kept talking about a Frenchman. The Frenchman said this, and the Frenchman said that. And I was wondering if this Frenchman they were talking about could be my Frenchman.
Yes, Miss Forbush, it is. I couldn't tell you before, but if you care to wait a minute or two, you can hear his voice.
His voice? But where is he?
He's with Lieutenant Casey, behind the enemy line.
Behind?
Hello, my friends and allies. My message today must be brief and sad. Lieutenant Hagel, my friend Joe, died last night. He died from wounds he received 3 days ago. I will never know a tinier man. I wish he could have told you the good news. The Japanese are pulling out and there is great confusion. Our guess is that the Japs will try to evacuate from Cape Esperance tonight. You may not hear from us for several days. We must move again. 2 planes are overhead. They are looking for us, I think. We believe that... What? Goodbye.
Is that all? Is that okay to get them back?
Those are ripping cars.
Poor Joe. Poor little Joe here. Captain Bracken, do you think there's a chance I'll ever see Emil Beck again? You will tell me if you don't think so.
There's a chance. Of course there's a chance.
I didn't even know he was going.
Of course not. Now how can you tell me he was going? Don't blame Emil Beck. He's okay. He's a wonderful guy. He has got a chance, hasn't he, Bill?
Of course. There's always a chance.
Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
What's the matter with her?
Come back so that I can tell you something. I know what counts now. You. All those other things. That woman you had before. Her color. What piffle. What a pinhead I was. Come back so that I can tell you. Oh my God, don't die until I can tell you. All that matters is you and I being together. That's all. Just together. The way we wanted to be the first night we met. Think only of that night. And live in it. Live. When you find your true love, when you feel him call you across the then fly to his side and make him your own. For all through your life you made
They won't be ready for hours yet. This is the Navy. Look at that beach. Crowded with eager beavers. 10,000 guys. All jerks. Hey, McCaffrey.
Yes?
You booked on one of those LCTs?
I guess so. Why?
Shake the belly out, you know. $5 and you can have it.
What is it?
Seasick remedy. You'll be needing it.
Ah, knock it off. That stuff's issue. We all got it.
These guys are getting smarter every day.
All right, stay with your own unit. And some you two. For heaven's sakes, don't get spread out over here. We try to get this thing organized as quickly as possible. So for God's sake, stay with your own unit. Say, Stevie, you belong way down the beach.
Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me where we could find Captain Brackett?
He's up at the head of company, Scooter. He'll be along any minute now.
Thank you, sir. That's all.
All right, stay in line. You two! How many times have I told you?
Now remember, you guys are going to volunteer too. Hello, Miss McGregor. You nurses going too?
Only a few of us. We're going to fly back to wounded.
Is Miss Forbush going with you?
I don't know. She may stay here with the hospital.
Oh, Miss McGregor, you don't get airsick, do you? I was wondering if you had $3 handy, you might be interested in this little package I've got here.
Oh, that stuff's no good. We gave that up last month.
That's a female jerk. Excuse me, sir.
Who's that?
Billis, sir. Luther Billis.
Oh, what is it, Philip? We're moving out pretty soon.
Yes, sir, I know. I was wondering if there was anything that I could do for Miss Forbush. Stu Putnam, the professor, and me was wondering if there was anything being done to rescue the Frenchmen off the island. We hereby volunteer for such a project. Triple diversionary activity, just like the one I did to get them on there. You could drop us 3 rubber boats on 3 different sides of the island. Confuse the hell out of the jets, if you get the picture.
It's very fine of you, Phyllis. But you're too late for diversionary activity. That got underway this morning before the sun came up. Operation Alligator got underway. Landings were made on 14 Japanese-held islands.
That's very unfair, sir. I thought the first thing they'd do would be to rescue the Frenchmen off the island.
Well, the admiral agrees with you, Philip. Marie Louise was the first island they hit.
Is he alive? Did they get him?
We don't know. Lieutenant Buzz Adams flew out this morning to find out, and he hasn't come back. But if the Frenchman's dead, it is unfair. It's too damn bad that a part of this huge operation couldn't have saved at least one of the 2 guys who made it all possible.
Look at that beach. Far as the eye can see, men are waiting to board ships. The whole picture of the South Pacific has changed. We're finally going the other way.
Captain Brackett, the launch is ready to take you to your ship.
You got a ship, sir?
Yeah, Harvest and I've got a ship, sir. I'm no longer a lousy island commander. Come on, Bill.
So long, Captain Brackett.
So long, Billison. Oh, by the way, I never did get you in the brig, did I?
No.
Oh, I forgot.
Forgot what, sir?
Your unit will be on our ship. I'll be seeing all of you. Do you get the picture?
All right, let's start those trucks moving out. All units on the company street, we're ready to load you. Nurses will board assigned planes. All Marines to LCTs. Seaweeds to embark on Carrier 6. Any questions? Move out!
you understand anything I said? Vous ne comprenez pas?
Oui, oui, nous comprenons.
Now, while I'm down at the hospital, you've got to promise me to manger everything. Everything put before you on the table. Sur le tablet. Sur le tablet.
Sur la table.
Now come back here and sit down, Jerome. Asseyez-vous. Now, you've got to learn to mind me. And to be nice to me, too, because, well, I love you very much. Now, mange.